Alright, fun to do this video on here because one, nobody's gonna make a video about it, so, and two, you can see straight away right through this agenda. You clearly can. I mean, it's just laughable at this point. So basically, supposedly, again, now I'm going to come right out and say it. Why do you think basically the government and all that so-called recently has been so-called admitting that aliens are real, documentation is real, UFOs that they've seen are real? Why do you think they're admitting all of this all of a sudden? Because they have an agenda. It's very clear to see that. So many people out there that think aliens exist. They don't exist. It's nonsense. This, you can clearly tell that it's fake. You can clearly tell it is nothing but to push a agenda to make people believe in aliens. You're telling me, doesn't matter what you believe, you're telling me that none of this was mentioned in the Bible, that God just suddenly created aliens and didn't tell anybody about it, that there's so-called life on other planets and God just never mentioned it. Yeah, garbage. Utter garbage. They don't want you to think that the Earth is the center of the universe. That's what they don't want you to think that. That's exactly what they want you to think. That Earth isn't the center of the universe when it clearly is. Space is garbage. No one's been to space. We've already said that 1,000 times. So there's no such thing as aliens. If you know anything, aliens are actually demons, so-called demons. It's been exposed. Before we continue, I'll prove that. There's so aliens. Is it they've been talking about it for so long now. You have movies about aliens, TV shows about aliens. The list goes on. It's to push your agenda to basically get you to worship aliens rather than God. They don't exist. Aliens don't exist. I'm going to show you. I think it was Anton. And I can't even remember how to spell his name now, to be honest, because I don't care. Oh, it was Alistair Crowley, that's what it was. Alistair Crowley. Now, if you look, this is what he drew. This is a known Satanist. This is exactly what he drew. Alistair Crowley, they call it the Lamb entity. It's called Channeled Spirit. Then you have North Carolina abduction case sketch. Today they call them angels and demons. Tomorrow they will call them something else. That's exactly what Aleister Crowley said. So Aleister Crowley, a known Satanist, that's exactly what he is. This is not me making this up. This ain't no hate speech or anything like that. You can look it up. He's a professed Satanist. He is. He's a professed devil person that worships Satan. So this isn't slander or whatever, because we all know how YouTube's garbage works. But he admitted that he was in contact with demons and that. So this ain't me making it up. So you clearly see right here, they look basically the same. Alien, alien. Aliens are demons. That's exactly what they are. Because this guy was in contact. What is channeling spirits? Demons and that. Demons and all that. They're not angels, they're fallen angels. And where you gotta understand as well, these things flying around in UFOs, fallen angels, angels. That's what you gotta understand. They've lied for years. Saying, oh, there's little green guys or little grey guys in these. No, it's not. It's fallen angels and angels. It's that simple. Fallen angels are demons. That's what they are. That's what they turn into when they rebel. Demons. So, yes. Why do you think they're always. And it's funny as well because if you look at the research, it's always America, isn't it? It's always in nations where it's not that far away from the military. Because again, if you look up, basically, if you look up, I think his name was, I forgot his name, the one that was involved in, I just completely forgot his name, but he was involved in basically admitting that there was it was a scientific thing where you could make things hover. There's actual footage out there of them creating like a UFO disc thing that floats. The military have aircraft like that. Most of the time, they're mistaken for UFOs. A lot of them are. Because again, it goes way back. It's deceiving the masses. That's exactly what it is. Half of these so called UFO spaceships that you think aliens own are actually owned by your own government. They really are. To deceive the masses into thinking that aliens are real. They're not aliens and they never will be. Aliens ain't real. It's all this nonsense that all aliens. It's a cult belief. That's exactly what it is. It is a cult belief. No one's coming because there's even these false raptures, which is nothing but nonsense. Oh, UFOs are gonna come down. It's a cult belief. Basically, that's what you call a false rapture. They ain't one anyway, so. But you can clearly see it's all connected to this occult crap. This alien nonsense is all connected to the occult, and it always will be. The demons, that's exactly what they are. The demons. You can barely read this, but you can clearly see the demons. Same head shape. All the difference is the eyes. It's the only difference. Pure black. What is pure black eyes anyway? You see it with people that are demonically possessed. So yeah, it's just nothing but nonsense. It really is. It is literally but nonsense. And exactly. But you can clearly tell anyway that this is just fake alone. To basically the Mexican government, which again, the Mexican government is part of it as well, that you think, oh, it's just America, the American government that are out to deceive people. No, it isn't. Same garbage with half of these, like, giants and all that, skull bones. Half of them are fake. They really are. Half of them are fake. Half of the dinosaur bones are fake. They really are. Half of them are fake because it's all connected to evolution nonsense. So again, government release photos, DNA, and all other details of aliens in a mine. Again, it's so annoying. Always picks its moments. If you can hear it in the background, there's nothing I can do about it. You just have to listen to it. Always picks its moments. And all other detail. Just give me a second, I can probably block it out. Oh, if you can still hear it, there's nothing I can do about it. So yeah, as I was saying, DNA and all other, again, one, aliens wouldn't have DNA. They're not human. So what? That's a massive, stupid, nonsense red flag right there. Aliens are not human. But that's what they want you to believe, that we evolved from, oh, aliens created us. No, God created you. Aliens, they even go as far as to say Jesus Christ is an alien. That's what they do. Aliens in a mine. Just like the fallen angels in a cave. Just like the giants in a cave. Some are nonsense, they really are. Yes, giants did exist. They were wiped out. You think that God's going to allow these giants just to escape? Get real. These giants, like, so much tall, and you think that God ain't going to stop them? No, half of them were killed in the flood. A lot of them were, because there was a lot of stuff going on back then, and we all know what these giants were about. After all scientific research and analysis, they concluded that mummies are non-human and at least 1,000 years old. Sure they are. Sure they are. Nonsense. Just like they fabricate history, lie about history, make up these fake mummies to promote their garbage agenda. Yeah, really gonna believe that nonsense? Really So yeah, it's just garbage. Really is. These aliens are 1,000 years old. How are they only 1,000 years old if the Earth has existed for billions of years? How are they just only 1,000 years old? Again, nonsense. As it says, what does it say? They would rather believe. Then again, they weren't even created anyway. They'd rather worship the creation than the creator. Two, aliens were not created in the first place. Nonsense. It's garbage. It's all to draw the attention away from you worshipping God, believing in God, because what is aliens connected to? Oh, aliens created us. The Anunnaki. Oh, there's multiple gods in the Bible. That occult belief. Oh, there's multiple gods in Genesis. The Anunnaki. Oh, there was three gods in Genesis. No, there wasn't. There was one. But that's how far it goes into the Anunnaki, which is supposedly, basically, the gods. It's just the same as every fake religion. There was multiple gods that created us, put us down on this earth for their own amusement. That's the belief of the Anunnaki. And then the Anunnaki come back on Planet X, Nibiru, whatever, destroys the earth, and it's just occult nonsense. None of it's biblical. None of it is. Aliens don't exist. It's not biblical. Nowhere in the entire Bible are these things mentioned. Not once. People try to twist scripture and say, "Oh, look, there was a flying spaceship. There was a flying spaceship, and there was an alien in it." No, it wasn't. But that's what they want to do. Aliens really just are demons. That's exactly what they are. And it's basically Satan's army. Because again, why do you think there's so many TV shows out there about aliens coming down on Earth? It's preparation for what they're about to do. You think Project Bluebeam as well, false rapture, have a false image of Jesus Christ coming down from the sky, or you have these shape-shifting aliens manifested themselves as Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm God. That's what they'll claim. That's exactly what they'll claim. Because again, the alien deception is part of the New World Order. Again, you have some alien-like creature come down, because even the presidents have admitted that for a New World Order, we need a outside interference, meaning outside the Earth. So they planned this for years. Nobody's talking about it because we all know why. Because again, I'm always the only one doing it. And then you have this breaking alleged mummified alien corpses displayed at Mexico Congress today, suspected to be 1,000 years old. UFO enthusiasts celebrated a remarkable event today in Mexico City's Congress, led by a journalist and ufologist. This awful gathering unveiled two alleged non-human corpses. Oh, just like the alien corpses, supposedly in Area 51, which is nothing but fake. The so-called alien bodies, dead bodies in Area 51. You want to know what's really in Area 51? Half of their weaponized technology that they use. I'll leave it at that. Because that's why it's so heavily guarded. There ain't no aliens in there. It doesn't exist. It's nonsense. You really think that these aliens just fly? What's the reason for it? Why would aliens care about us anyway? Why? Why would they care? So you know it's not aliens and they don't exist. And again, their technology is so advanced, supposedly. Yeah, a military jet from man can take one out. Sure, it can. Nonsense. And like a UFO is just gonna crash down to the earth. Get real. It's just nonsense, man. I've never fell for it. I've never believed in aliens, never will. With all these crop circles as well, saying, oh, aliens did that. No, they didn't. That's another agenda. The Illuminati did it. There's an Illuminati game card we can just even show you because it is a fact. If you look, Illuminati, trying to type with one hand here. Really should get myself a desk, to be honest. So look, yeah, there's multiple of them. There's one with flying saucers, so there you go, right there. UFOs are part of their agenda. You can clearly see it here, right? The flying saucers, what are flying saucers? UFOs, spaceships. So yeah, if you think that these UFOs that have this technology ain't part of the Illuminati agenda, then guess what? They're right here. This is an Illuminati game card that clearly says New World Order agenda, because that's exactly what it is. You can see it says it's a vehicle. Again, spaceship. This ain't fake. These were created in 1995. So yes, UFOs are owned by the government. If you look up footage, there's footage out there, documentation of where they were doing it since World War II. This is just a fact. Again, aliens this, aliens that. This is another one. Church of Middle America. Even when it's above them, they still. You see it here. They never get it, even when the saucer's flying overhead. So, yeah, right there. Controlled. This is a real card. It's created by the Illuminati. All these UFOs are owned by the government. It's just a fact. So if you ever see UFOs around a church or whatever, even this alien abduction, fake alien invasion, half of these people that are saying they were abducted by aliens are lying. All of them are. I've had arguments with people that claim to be abducted by aliens. So I've said, you're nothing but a shill. You're a government agent. You haven't been abducted by aliens at all. No one has. And anyone that claims to is a liar. They're straight up lying. No one's been abducted. It's nonsense. They want to fuel these fake stories. I was abducted by an alien. No, you weren't. Stop lying. Stop spreading lies. No one's been abducted by anything. But you can clearly see foreign aid. What is it? An alien. Alien abduction. What do we have with the alien abduction? We have the Illuminati pyramid right there, and then the Illuminati logo. So that just shows right there. All these so-called people that keep making these fake stories up, like, oh, this is what the alien looked like. I saw a UFO in the sky. Garbage. Garbage. They're fake. Half of the footage online is fake. It's all CGI garbage. It's just a fact. It literally is a fact. But you have these people fueling these fake stories. That fuels it, fuels this nonsense, same as Bigfoot. Doesn't exist. But you have these people fueling these fake stories to make it seem real. Oh, the government's hiding Bigfoot and all that. No, they ain't. That's another agenda. There's an Illuminati game card for that one. I've talked about this for years now. If you can't see that there is an agenda behind this, then I really don't know what to tell you. There is no such thing as aliens. It's all a Illuminati agenda created by the Illuminati to get you and deceive you. It's all connected to the New Age movement as well, because they believe in it. That, oh, you need to open your third eye, and you'll be able to see the aliens. What was that? Also a cult there was a cult where there's actually a cult out there. I forgot what it was called. Where there's multiple human beings, well, aliens that take the form of like blonde-haired humans, and then they pick certain humans that you have to reach a certain consciousness. It's a cult belief. Because again, it's all it is. They want you to believe that aliens are real. They're not. With the flying saucers, we can just even give you more cards. Because if you think the government hasn't got UFOs, then think again. There's multiple cards for it. Again, another one that right there. See the aliens. See the UFOs. See the laser coming down from the UFO. This proves it. It proves it. So we have aliens right there. And also, I kind of find it funny that it says psychics predict. Psychics misinformation as well. They act like they can predict the future. No, they're in contact with demons. Well, yeah. They want you to believe, like, all this nonsense. Aliens, Atlantis, and the Illuminati, like, oh, aliens are God. God's gonna come down with UFOs. It's utter nonsense. You can even look up. I'll show you. Anna. Even this. It's connected to so much crap. This. The Anunnaki. The legacy of the gods. DNA of the gods. Alien technology and all that nonsense. You see, it goes all about to this list of Mesopotamian deities. They basically want you to believe that the pyramids of Egypt were created by aliens. The pyramids in Egypt is part of the Anunnaki. There's a god DNA, that people are actually gods. It's nonsense. This is what they actually believe right here. Anunnaki. Gods no more. This is what they believe. That there's multiple gods, and that's who created us. That's what they say. I've studied it. I've made a video about it years ago. They believe that. They believe that there was multiple gods in Genesis, that our entire purpose on this earth was just to amuse these gods. These gods don't care about us. That's what they say. And when these gods feel fit, they'll destroy the earth and restart again. Nonsense. None of it is biblical. None of it makes any damn sense. And that's what they promote as well. You see there, the Anunnaki connection to the Garden of Eden, mixing occult belief with the Bible. Tell me in the Bible where it says that Jesus was an alien or there was multiple gods. Doesn't exist. There was one. There's one God. Now, if there was multiple gods, don't you think if there was multiple so-called gods, true gods, how can there be one true Father? That don't make any sense. There's only one God. And this causes confusion. And you can see again the gods of Nibiru in the ancient Near East. You want to know what these things are? Connected to fallen angels. Fallen angels, that's what it's connected to. You can read the things like the Book of Enoch, the Bible, and you get understanding of what these things are. Most of them were just depictions of basically things like in the Bible. None of these things were walking around existing. Basically, well, that's what they want you to believe, that this is the aliens, and that's why I'm bringing all this up, because you'll have people that claim to be Christian and yet say that aliens were created by God and that God is an alien. And there's some Christians out there and some people that believe in God that actually believe this crap, this Planet X Nibiru, which is still going on now. They were doing it for years, and I made multiple videos exposing the nonsense of it. Planet Nibiru is going to come to the Earth and destroy the entire Earth. No, it's not. God's going to do it. Well, again, all these really was things like fallen angels. That's exactly what they were. They were not gods, because a lot of the Egyptians and stuff like that, you see them, they have like wings and that. It was fallen angels and that. They were worshipped as gods. These are the things that were going on in these times. Most of these imagery are fake as well. That's what you got to understand as well. Half of them have been faked. Satan's had a long time to make this nonsense up. He can easily fake these things and say, "Oh, look, there's more." Just like with the flood. People say that's fake because there's multiple stories all over the world. Again, what is this going to cause to if somebody believes in aliens? They're not going to believe in God, are they? It's the whole purpose. But again, the Anunnaki origin. And they say this is who we were created by. Nonsense. It's a Babylonian belief. And this is why God put a stop to it. This is why God said to the Israelites and all that, stay away from these people. They believe in so much occult crap. These things probably didn't even exist. They really probably didn't even exist. Because a lot of the Babylonian Empire believed in a lot of this stuff. They believed that they started promoting occult beliefs that you're a god, the Tower of Babel, and all that. There's a reason God destroyed it all. And then you have the Sumerians as well. And you have King, basically Anunnaki, which there's no proof of the Anunnaki even existing. It's just a load of crap. It really is. And you can clearly see what it's connected to, like the enigma of Sumerian gods, fake gods, false gods. So all of this is just what they believed in. It's not facts. None of it's facts. So this is what happens when you get over people's cultures and take it as truth. You get false doctrines. These are false gods that basically they're not actual gods. They're just like what you would see with like idols and like that. They're not gods. Things like Shiva, fake gods, not actual real gods, because a god cannot die. That's just a fact. So if these things existed and then died, they're not a god then, are they? People worship made up myths of like, oh, Thor, Zeus. No actual proof that they existed. It's just a replacement of the actual one true God. It's what the world does, makes God in their own image. And that's what these cultures do. They make God in their own image. Oh, God was a Sumerian. God was Anunnaki. God was this. God was that. God, here's the one true God. Oh, it's Shiva. It's an elephant God. Oh, even in the Chinese culture, they believe other garbage. They want to create God in their own image. Again, slave species of the gods. Basically, they say that our DNA comes from these gods. Basically, alien DNA, that's what it is. Alien DNA. The wars of the Anunnaki. Oh, there's Planet X is going to return and it's going to destroy the entire Earth. Yeah, that's really going to happen, isn't it? They use the argument of wormwood in the Bible. Well, if you know anything, wormwood is a depiction of other things. It isn't a planet. But again, as you can clearly see, it's connected to the Egyptians, connected to a lot of occult crap. So they've been doing it for generation to generation to generation, trying to get people to believe in aliens through multiple cultures, multiple religions, rather than get people to actually believe in God. There's only one thing that exists: God. No aliens, no no lizard people, no advanced civilization. Doesn't exist. If it existed, would have been mentioned in the Bible very clearly. It clearly would have been mentioned. Did not say in the beginning of creation, did it, that you have been created in the image of the Anunnaki or the image of you now have God DNA. No, you're not on the level of God and you never will be. You literally never will be. And exactly, I provide this information for free. And I've never charged anyone. And then you have this, and the US, so basically the US government and the US officials. I could show footage, but I get done for copyright. But I'm sure you've all seen it when the military and that so-called leaked footage of them chasing a UFO, them basically admitting to aliens existing. I saw right through it. Why would they suddenly lie and cover it up for so many years just to then admit it? What are they gaining from admitting it? Not really. If it was true and they didn't have a agenda, which we all know they do have an agenda behind it, that's why they're doing it. They're admitting it as for a reason because again, the masses will go, "Oh, aliens exist. Aliens exist. We knew this all along. There's no such thing as God." There you go. They get what they wanted because the gaming industry, the movie industry, Hollywood, these scientists, NASA, don't believe in God. They are trying to teach you that God never existed with the Big Bang for Fury, the dinosaur wipeout nonsense, that dinosaurs existed before man and they got wiped out by an asteroid. Nonsense. No proof of this. If there was proof, if an asteroid the size of what they said hit Earth, there'd be a massive crater somewhere on the Earth. You wouldn't even be able to live on the Earth. It's nonsense. They want to say that the planet was destroyed and it recreated itself. Utter crap. So, would you really listen to these people that have lied to you for years? They've literally lied to you for years, lied about the technology that they have, lied about the existence of God, lied about the shape of the earth, lied and said they've gone to space while stealing billions of dollars a day. Would you believe someone that lies that many times? So there really should be a meme for NASA. NASA is the new Pinocchio because all Pinocchio does is lie. So does NASA. Every time NASA makes a lie, the nose gets bigger because that's all that comes out of their mouth. Acting like they're in space, doing live streams. It's fake. It's all in the studio. It's all CGI. They've admitted it. They've admitted that the moon landing was fake and all that. Because it really was. It was fake. And then you have basically he emphasized that the non-human specimens had recently undergone examination at the National University of Mexico, yielding DNA evidence through radiocarbon dating. Says these specimens are not part of our evolution. These aren't beings that were found after a UFO wreckage. They were found in a mines and were later fossilized. Yeah, sure they were. Sure they were. There's no such thing as aliens. These are fake. You can clearly tell they're fake. Fake. If this was 1,000 years old, this crap most likely would have been ash by now. It really would have. Would have been probably ash. This is just the fact. You can tell it's fake. Still facial features on it. Yeah, just even 100 years or a few years, you bury somebody in a grave. It's just skull and bones. Half of the flesh is gone. So this just suddenly managed to keep its facial features and its skin. Bull. Garbage. Absolute garbage. And even this, they're trying to act like, oh, look, they're skeletal, basically, bones are almost the same as ours. No, they're not. They don't exist. It's just garbage. It really is. And you really think that you can just. These are not demons either. It's just nonsense. Yes, aliens really are demons, but these are just fake. You literally could not catch a demon. It's not the way it works. They possess people. Demons are like spirits in that. And they can also take the form of things. But you really think that they're just gonna die? No. Because anyone that knows anything, demons possess people. They literally possess people, the spirits. So again, nonsense. Utter nonsense. And demons can have a physical form. But again, these are clearly fake. You can just tell they're fake. And yet everyone's believing this like this is facts. Believe anything. Tell somebody that there's a 1,000,000-year-old giant, they'll believe it. Believe whatever NASA says. Because again, the whole point of this is to convince you that God doesn't exist. Promote that evolution nonsense. Oh, look, we found bones of dinosaurs. That proves that God doesn't exist. You can easily fabricate them. It's not hard. There's certain places in Hollywood where they replicate bones of dinosaurs. People say that dinosaurs existed and that God created them. I mean, probably some did exist, but half the ones that they say exist, garbage, absolute garbage. Things like a T-Rex. Yeah. Where's the bones of it? It's right. Didn't exist. Fake bones. Because dinosaurs and that go back to that evolution crap. Like, oh, we evolved from monkeys. Sure we did. And also NASA and science want you to think that that life on Earth was just an accident. That, oh, it was never meant to happen. Also, what the scientists in that teach, that, oh, God made a mistake. It's what they want to teach. The only person that you should be worshipping is God. And that's as simple as that. But I can list so many video games, so many TV shows of them pushing this alien invasion nonsense constantly. It's prepping for something. Fake alien invasion. Act like there's an invasion going on. Oh, look, we've just been attacked by aliens. Oh, let's create like a new world order. We're going to all nations come together so we can destroy these fake aliens. Or the Antichrist masquerades himself as an alien, comes down, everybody worships. Oh, look, aliens exist. Let's all worship them. This is proof that God doesn't exist. They'll come down on Earth, say, "Oh, no, we created you. We are God." That's what they'll do. Because there's got to be an agenda behind it. No way. They've already got Project Bluebeam technology, so they can easily fake an alien invasion, and then act like aliens. Like aliens exist. Because half of the UFO footage, there's so many fake ones out there. There really is. It's unbelievable. And yet people just soak it up. The media can create fake UFO UFO footage. You can do it on YouTube as well. It's called the years upon years ago. How come there was no footage of UFOs? None. Yet suddenly in the 20th century, there's a UFO. It seems to be a UFO sighting every damn 5 minutes. It's fake, and half of them are owned by the government anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But you just look at the skeletal structure, it's just laughable. It really is laughable. I mean, you just look at it. It just looks funny. It really does. It looks exactly the same as that. And again, remember that thing that just appeared out of nowhere? They said that, I forgot what it's called now. They said that like piece of metal just appeared out of thin air in the desert. Oh, look, this just appeared in the desert. Nobody knows what it is. Sure, the government put it there. They've been doing it for years now, trying to convince you that aliens are real. You've got to ask yourself, why are they doing this? Clearly, they got an agenda behind it. Clearly. They clearly have got an agenda behind it. So, mm, it can't. They use many fear tactics as well. I mean, the aliens could. That they could say, "Oh, look, the aliens are coming down. They're going to destroy us," and then agenda there itself. There is more. Illuminati game called. I think it's spaceships. There's more out there. I know there is. It's just Google is now censoring it, like they always do. If you look at half of these game cards that used to be on Google, you really can't find them anymore because again, they're censoring it. UFOs. So yeah, it used to come. Out. There was multiple cards. Doesn't come out anymore. There was one where it was a flat UFO and they were walking on it. So as you can clearly see, wake up to reality. This is fake. This footage is fake. I said that. This was released by the US government. It was fake. They weren't chasing a UFO. It wasn't even real. The video that I did on BitChute, where they admit that they fabricate media, they fabricate fake footage, they make it up. They use things like CGI, special effects, and they create these clips. They don't actually exist. This was fake. It was pretty obvious it was fake. Don't believe everything you see by the media and the United States government because it's always their agenda. So yeah, it was fake. It was literally fake. Why would they fake it? So they came out and admitted that this footage was real. Now we know why. Now we know why they admitted that it was real because it was their agenda. So April 2020, the Pentagon releases footage of a UFO filmed by the US Navy, flying saucer card from the Illuminati card game 1994. Right there. Aliens ain't real. They're not real. This is proof. This is literal proof that they're not real. It ain't real. It's a flying saucer. They release footage. Any footage that comes from the United States government or any form of government is fake. That proves that footage on YouTube is also fake. Bigfoot sightings, fake. UFO sightings, fake. The amount of fake videos that I have seen on UFOs on YouTube is beyond laughable. You can see straight away that these videos are special effects. Because half of the time someone's taking a video of a UFO, no people are just walking by. Yeah, nobody else is going to see it. You just magically see it and nobody else does. Bull. It is again, it's a agenda. Now you know why they're doing it. And then they come out and admit, oh, we found bodies of aliens. Oh, we found aliens in the Antarctica. Now you know why they're doing it. It's agenda. And again, many people said that Obama is the Antichrist. Many people are the Antichrist. So is Donald Trump. Everyone an Antichrist means someone that doesn't believe in God and someone that denies God. So yeah, half of the politicians are Antichrists. Well, again, the clones is another agenda as well. There's an Illuminati game guard for that one. Clones. So whether cloning's real or not, which I don't believe it is, I think it's just it's a thing called monarch mind control. When somebody has a mental breakdown, they start spazzing out because they're programmed. There's no such thing as robots, AIs, AI celebrities. Whether clones, we know that you can clone people. You can clone a dog if you got enough money. Well, now you know. That's what I said. Now you know. Don't you know and yeah, even the Heaven's Gate cult. That was a cult as well. One guy said that he was basically the gateway to getting into heaven, convince people, a multiple bunch of people, to kill themselves. They killed themselves. This is the mindset of these occultists. They convince people to take their own life. He was like this. Oh, we promise you that. Oh, if you take your own life, you'll go to heaven. No, that's not the way it works. No man says who goes to heaven. God does. God decides where people go. God decides where your spirit goes, not man. They would rather say aliens. Exactly. All the stuff I fascinated by aliens. Yeah, they are all lies. That's what I said. All the stuff that you've been taught as a kid, history, basically history and what you've been taught, all lies. All of it is. Even history, some of the stuff that happened through the years, like many historical things, like with America, most of it's lies. It really is. They really don't tell people though that the Declaration of Independence was founded by a bunch of Freemasons, something they'll never tell you. Well, then again, they tell you in a movie, still debating whether to do a video about that, because in the movie National Treasure, they admit that all the presidents from George Washington to Abraham Lincoln and all that were all Freemasons. They admit it in a movie. They admit that they were part of the Illuminati. So the nation of America was founded by the Illuminati. Patriots won't like that, but it's the truth. They admit it. They admit it to you. That's who founded America. Freemasons. Wasn't basically who they say it was. Oh, I forgot his name. The person that sailed across the world to and suddenly found America wasn't saw by him. Freemasons founded it because Freemasons were conquering the world for a long, long time. Well, anything can be labeled a UFO. UFO just means unidentified object. Well, I literally have not seen a prop, and most of the stuff that's claimed to be a UFO and all that satellite, basically spy things, planes. Now, there was something that I saw in the sky once. It was very strange. I talked about it years ago. I saw this see-through light orb moving at the speed of light. Don't know what that was. Couldn't get out. Tried to get it on camera, but when it's so dark in the sky, can't see it. It was basically like a transparent white orb moving at the speed of light. Clearly wasn't a plane. So that's the only thing that I've saw. That is the only thing that I've saw. A basically transparent, like white orb, basically flying through the sky. And even if people do see UFOs, most of the time, it's the government. And some footage could be real. Don't really change the fact there's no aliens in them. So there's no aliens in these things. A lot of the viral clips we see in the media are also fake. Exactly. Well, everything on the media, to be honest, is scripted and fake to start with. A lot of the footage is fake. A lot of the times when they act like they're at a certain country, it's just fake and a green screen and special effects. And all the news is just, and Fox News and stuff like that, CBS, the list goes on, BBC, Sky News list goes on. They're all fake. It's all scripted. Nothing but a script. That's all it is. The ones that appear, well, from footage, for example, and you always notice with half of these, like, you just even look up UF footage, it's just, you can see most of them are fake. You know, I'm going to open a new page because I'll probably use that as the thumbnail. So, what was it? So, yeah, and I just dropped the mic. You can tell that they're fake. All of them are. As soon as you look up UFO footage, what does it come up? This. That one's fake. Was released by the Pentagon. That one's fake. So the only real so-called real footage of the UFOs is this one. Fake. We just proved it's fake. Half of the footage, as you can see, is just fake. Look at this. It doesn't even look real. I'm supposed to believe that this is real. It looks like damn special effects or some shitty editing. It's not. Half of the clips ain't real. I mean, get real. This is real. It's blurry. Why is it blurry? You always notice this with all these UFO videos. All the footage. You're telling me that a mobile phone like an iPhone can zoom right into the sun and not be blurry at all, but it can't. It can zoom into this and it's suddenly blurry. Yeah, these so-called aliens have got so much advanced in basically technology, but when you look at their spaceship, oh, it's blurry. Yet you can zoom into a aeroplane and it doesn't look blurry. Figure that one out. Garbage, fake. That's how you know it's fake. Literal fake. None of the footage is real. None of it is. This is fake as well. You can just tell. Well, that was a spy balloon. You can just tell it's fake. It's not even real. None of the footage is real. None. I've yet to see any real footage. This one, fake. Clearly, you can tell it's fake. Literal fake. Special effects. Editing. The amount of stuff that you can do with editing today, it can make you believe. I mean, honestly, this is real. Get out of here. Again, another blurry clip. Another blurry clip, and this just doesn't even look real. It doesn't fit in with the sky, and it looks so fake. No real footage at all. None. Again, another one. Blur. It's always blurry, the images. Why? Why is it always blurry? Because again, if you actually saw this in HD quality and it didn't have a damn blur effect, you'd probably see right through that it's fake. You probably would. Like, again, Dragon, this one, it just gets laughable. This, fake. It doesn't look natural. And even when I said, even some footage is real, it don't matter. Because one, the government owns this technology. Two, it's not green guys in the UFO anyway. This is fake as well. Oh, look at this. This is a UFO. This is a spaceship. Fake. So every footage on YouTube from these so-called sightings of UFO is all fake. This one, fake. Why is there not a reflection on the water? Fake. It's just laughable. You can see right through it. But again, people just believe anything because they want to believe. Again, this one, fake. Completely fake. And it's always promoted in the media and news articles. Again, stupid dog. Nothing I can do about that noise. That's if you can even hear it. Again, UFO shot down over Alaska. Yeah, sure it was. Garbage. I mean, half of the footage really is fake. I'm not even joking. So much fake footage out there. It's laughable. So bad. So much fake footage. There really is. Even this one. You can tell this is instantly fake. UFO cloud. Fake. This is just a cloud. Everyone thought this was a UFO. No, it wasn't. It was called HARP technology, manipulating the weather. Yeah, and it used to come up again. This proves that Google is just censoring stuff. If you look up now, you used to, well, probably look ship. No, it's not coming up. That's what I said. YouTube is scumbags, literally censoring truth. Well, censoring images Like, even that, people thought that was a UFO. No, it wasn't. Even when people were given, even when it was explained that this was most likely HARP or basically a missile, they wanted to say it was aliens. Yes, it's not coming up. I'm sure people know what I'm talking about. UFO, like, it's not coming up. It really isn't coming up. This is what I said with the internet now, the censoring stuff before your eyes. This is why I said the deep web is better, but I can't run the deep web while streaming. I ain't got I ain't got a fast enough PC. This is why the deep web is better. Because again, you can find what you're looking for. Google, they censor it now. Oh, you want to find a specific thing that you're looking for? Guess what? No longer gonna happen. I just can't find it. I can't find it. UFO. Yeah, I can't find it. That's what I said. It was a massive, it looked like a cloud and it had like, oh, it's hard to explain if I don't have the image. Trash, man. That's what I said, the censor in the internet. You used to be able to find what you were looking for, not anymore. I mean, then again, they censor the truth, don't they? So it says everything. Let's see if it's a UFO. Nope. Yep, it's gone. Doesn't exist. Can't find it. Cannot find it. Best way I can describe it is a massive. It had like. It was a massive. It must have been fake. It was a massive, like, looked like a cloud, and it had like rainbow colors in it, and it looked like a cloud and a UFO. But I can't find it. Trash. Yep, you literally cannot find what you search, isn't, as you can clearly see, so whatever. And you wonder why people use the deep web, because Google's trash. Yep, doesn't exist. I just cannot find it. I can't find it. Yep, can't find it. Either they scrubbed it from the internet, probably because people would see right through it, and probably see that it was technology clearly being used, but I just can't find it. Because I'm typing this in the same thing that I typed in the last time I found it, but whatever. Yeah, nothing comes up anymore. Funny that, isn't that? Probably hiding that the people are probably seeing right through it now, aren't they? Seeing that it's fake. Like this. Fake. Clearly tell this is HARP technology at it. You cannot tell me that this is normal or a UFO or two. Most of these images could be fake. Now, if this is real, that's not a UFO. That's called HARP technology, manipulating the weather. But yeah, I can't find it. It was the best example like that. I mean, you're telling me that this is real. No, that's clearly fake. It doesn't fit in with the mountain. You can clearly tell that's been added in. That one's fake, that one's real. Even when a cloud is over a mountain, people think it's a UFO. No, it's called a cloud. Clouds do things like that. So yeah, I just can't find it. Trash. Oh well, whatever. Now this is the people say this is a UFO. Nope. This seems to me like hard technology at it again. I mean, be realistic. Since when is a UFO? Does a UFO look like that? And this was promoted by the Daily Mail and the other outlets. Look at the way it looks. If you've ever seen special effects in low budget alien movies, you can clearly tell that this ain't real. It's not real. It's clearly not real. It just looks like a hologram or some crappy CGI. Doesn't even look real. And since when would a so-called alien? This isn't a spaceship. It's not a spaceship. And where's the spaceship then? I guess this is supposed to be the spaceship here. I mean, that just looks straight up fake. I mean, these spaceships just suddenly collapse. Yeah, sure they do. I mean, their technology is so advanced. Yeah, it just collapses. Sure, they could fix it in a few seconds, but yeah, the image that I was going to show, I cannot find. I can't find it. Because usually we'll just put a mother ship. Because usually that's the one that's the biggest. Nope. Still isn't coming up. Again, people think that's a UFO. No, that's called a tornado. That's what a tornado does. Again, another one. Fake. That's called a tornado. That's what a tornado does. It's not a UFO. It may look like a UFO, but it isn't. So yeah, I'm obviously not going to find that image. I'm moving on. Obviously, I'm not going to find it. Exactly. They censor the internet now, yet they won't censor pornography on Twitter, things like Twitter and YouTube, yet they'll happily censor other things on the internet. Joke. Anything can be fake. Question is, would they do that? Yep, yes, they would. They would fake it because they gain a lot from it. Be when you start basically admitting, saying that aliens are real and all that, What did the media get out of it? And what did the government get out of it? It's basically deception, deceiving people so they're winning. As long as they can get people not to worship God, they win. And I even said that at the beginning of the video. The US has got technology like this. I've explained it in many videos. The laser technology that they have on things like, and this is not false information, they admit it. They've got laser technology on things like aircraft, things like the Black Hawk jets and all that. They've got a jet specifically that can shoot lasers. So yeah, they got this technology. Half of the technology that you see in Star Wars and that, they have that technology. They just don't want to admit it. They've had these technologies for years upon years. They just act like, oh, we just recently created it. No. Prefer to call. And again, I doubt that. Because every single person that's president seems to be called the son of perdition, meaning Satan themselves. What you got to understand about Satan, yes, Satan is going to be in a form of power, probably higher than the president, but he would be in a form of. There's people more powerful than the president, but Satan will be in a form of power. He even admits that in the Bible, that he rises up to power, the Antichrist. So yeah, it's politics, but he'd obviously be in the highest position possible, because anyone that knows the president is a puppet. I fully believe in Project Bluebeam since they've pushed the UFO nonsense. Well, they do exist. That technology does exist. Why the internet's going bad all of a sudden? Nothing on the internet. There we go. Weird. Well, yeah, they do have Project Bluebeam. I've made a video about that years ago. Yeah, Bluebeam. No, I don't want to look up a movie. It's called this. Project Bluebeam creates holograms. Now that one wasn't a hologram. That was just fake. That footage was just fake in itself. So you see, even people write books about it. Even they know. People have written books about it. Project Bluebeam, the fake alien invasion. It's what it's connected to. So again, why do you think they're pushing this alien nonsense so much? Preparation for when they create fake UFOs in the sky, and then aliens were real. They were telling the truth. Oh look, this proves that God doesn't exist. That's what they want. Multiple Hollywood movies. Multiple Hollywood movies pushing this alien nonsense. Like even this. This was Project Bluebeam. A so-called city appeared over China, floating in the sky. They can use this technology wherever they want. They can use it wherever they want. because it's a powerful technology. Creates, and if you think this is not a conspiracy theory, this is just facts. If you think this technology doesn't exist, well, guess what? The US military admitted that they were going to use it against Muslims, and they were going to create a hologram of Muhammad or Allah to basically deceive the Muslims into so basically the United States government could get an advantage on them or basically ambush them. They admitted it. This is not fake news. This is not a conspiracy. They admitted it. They admitted that they were going to do it in Vietnam. Then again, they did do it in Vietnam. They played a sound, so that proves yet again they have this technology. They did it in Vietnam. They played screams, and basically the people in Vietnam thought that it was their ancestors crying out in pain, so they wouldn't go through. They admitted it. And yeah, oh, Project Bluebeam's just a conspiracy theory. Yet they've admitted that they've used it twice. And they've admitted that they would have used it against the Muslims. But they decided not to. So there you go. They have this technology. It's not a conspiracy. They've publicly admitted it. They've publicly admitted that they have this technology to create holograms. Oh, that's right. Don't want to believe they don't even have this technology. Barbie, 3D. This right here, they have the technology already. You're just denying reality. Right there, it can promote this world has the technology and they've been hiding it. Now they're starting to use it. This looks so real. Look, so real. 3D. Imagine this, how realistic this looks. It looks so real. You wouldn't even be able to tell that this was a hologram. Now imagine this in the sky. You're not going to be able to tell if that's a hologram or not. They just portray a massive mothership in the sky. You're not going to know whether it's real or not. So yeah, they already have this technology. People are just living in denial. This ain't fake. It's a CGI. So yeah, they have this technology already. They even have that ball thing at a stadium where it can create a hologram of like a basketball, whatever. So yeah, it's not fake. So yeah, they have that technology. They literally do. They have the technology. And I actually showed that, I think, in a previous video. They closed the planet down because of exactly. And exactly, they've admitted it, and yet the masses continuously say, "Oh, there's no such. They don't have any of this technology. They don't have it, any of it. You're just a conspiracy theorist. You're just an idiot." And yet they publicly admitted that they have this technology, and yet somehow we're still conspiracy theorists. Somehow we're still conspiracy theorists, yet they publicly admitted this information. Yeah, I showed that. I showed that at the start. The Aleister Crowley picture of the demon. I showed it at the beginning. They don't even hide the satanic agenda anymore. Celebs openly dress as a Baphomet in videos and mock God. Exactly. Even a video game that come out recently that's going to be coming out, sort of trash. I think it's called The Descendant. They admit in the trailer, they say, "Oh, there's no point praying to God. God failed. God lied to me," and it's basically a human evolving as with AI. So there you go. The gaming industry has an agenda against God. Now they finally come out and admit it. I'm not even joking. I can't show it now because I'll get done for copyright. But I do have the clip. It's on the PlayStation YouTube channel. It's a video game called The Descendant. They say basically say there's no point praying to God. God God doesn't exist. That's what they say in the clip, and they say that this other person gave them what they want, and they advanced with AI. They become transhumanism. So yeah, you think the video game industry doesn't have an anti-God agenda? Think again. And just like the VMAs, I saw that. I didn't watch it, but saw clips on Twitter. One of them, it's just got worse, even worse. Now it's just full on degeneracy. The amount of degenerate tweets that I've came across. There was people twerking at it. There was upskirt shots at it. It was basically just a full-on porno. Nicki Minaj was basically dancing in her underwear. Yeah, that's VMAs for you. Porn. I'm not even joking. Anyone that's seen the VMAs will know what I'm talking about. There was one black girl at the VMA carpet. She decided to start twerking in a dress on the floor, on basically on the carpet. There's porno now. It's proving my argument. There's an agenda in Hollywood to basically make the whole entire world, and it proves what the Bible said, that in the end times people shall follow, be lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God. Disgusting, man. Literally disgusting. Now I'm just waiting for information to come out about it, then I'll probably make a video about it. But because obviously I don't own, I don't watch the VMAs. I really don't. I just wait for information come out and then I do a video about it. I'm not gonna watch that trash. There's a yeah, they even did it with Tupac as well. All this is what I'm saying. Even with Prince, they did it with him. They've been showing you for years that they have got this technology. That they've had it for years. And you're just a conspiracy theorist. They don't use holograms. They can't create a hologram of a UFO. Yet they can create a hologram of Tupac. They can create a hologram of Michael Jackson. They can create a hologram of whatever they want. And somehow they can't do it with a UFO. They can create a hologram of a dolphin that's so realistic that it looks like it's actually there. Yeah. These people are just in denial. I mean, even if the United States government or the media came out and said, "Hey, we've been using this technology on you for generations now," there you go. They'd still deny it. If it wasn't real, why would they be obsessed with satanic symbols? I saw that. So yeah, everything that I said in this live stream is just facts. It really is. Nobody else is going to give you this amount of information for free. But this is what I mean with me. The difference with me, I'll do it for free. I've been doing it for free for over more than 10 years of my life. Oh, but other certain truther channels out there, oh, soon as they get demonetized, what happens? They leave. That's what I said. I'm the only one doing this for free. This is, I'm not going to get into it, but this should show you who is in it for money and who is doing it for the truth. It should show you now. I'm not in it for money. I've never been monetized, never will. I've been doing it for free. Yet people call me, basically say bad things about me. I've done it for free for more than 10 years now. Never asked money for it at all. Never been monetized. My opinion is if you charge money for truth content, you're literally going against completely what God said. Freely you have received, freely give. If God has given you that knowledge and opened your eyes to the truth, you're basically charging for the knowledge that God gave you. And what I said is not being prideful. I'm not prideful. It's just facts. So yeah, this live stream's gone on for over about an hour now. So yeah, I'm going to be ending it here. It's getting late. So yeah, I'm probably the only one exposing this because there's been so much information now that's come out about all of this UFO nonsense. They're admitting it for a reason. That's all I have to say. So I'll see you in the next live stream. Take care and thank you to everyone that's watched the live stream live. Thank you for all the support. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.